There's always work for everybody. I always seen work. You can go work at McDonald's and Hardee's, wait, flipping burgers.
So for
There's
me,
always
when I come here with the job, it's good for me to get a part-time job.
part-time job. If you're going to school, something that you can work around your schooling, but not overtax yourself where you're tired, because you still want to concentrate on your
No
schooling.
tax, right? When I work a
You-
part-time job, I don't pay the tax.
Well, you
yeah.
probably don't pay a lot of you pay less because you're not making much. Plus, you're going to have school expenses and stuff, so you still have to file taxes and tell them this is what I made. But to the most part, when I was working part-time and going to high school even, and just out of, and I wasn't making enough money, pretty much most of the money I paid in on my taxes, I got back because I didn't make enough money, and I had, with going to school, I had expenses. So,
Yep.
so that's the thing. Keep track of everything you use, because all your expenses, get yourself a box or whatever. If you come, keep track of it, and then get somebody that knows what they're doing, to when you do the file, so that you get all your benefits that you can out of it. And make sure you're not paying more than you need to, especially when you're going to school. But yeah, you can get a part-time job to help supplement your costs of school supplies and everything, and a lot of signs up everywhere, even gas stations right now and stuff. You can just be an attendant, working at stores, stocking shelves at night, like after your classes are done, for, even if you're working 20 hours a week, and then you got time for your, schoolwork, so.
You want to be a teacher?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in need of them.
Like I said,
You
there's
get a job pretty easy as a teacher if you are qualified.
Qualified.
I'm letting you be interviewed.
yeah.
Yep. Get experience from them.
Yeah.
Because when I come here, I don't know the step by step to looking for the job, like the part-time and the full-time.
Yeah. It's part-time, full-time. It states like typically how many hours you work. A lot of people say part-time is only typically like 20 hours. If you're doing over 40 hours a week at a job, typically you're a full-time employee. And that's what they look at, part-time, full-time.
Well,
Just
now
a part.
they're saying anything over 30 is full time.
Yeah, what I'm saying is typically a part-time guy is only working roughly 20 hours a week,
Right.
or less. You don't have to, it's whatever the place wants to, how much they need a person. But when a typical person going to school, they're going to be working part-time, because schoolwork is another part-time job, So, but that's the thing, is basically just get your tax ID and stuff, or the proper paperwork, and
That'd be
just
nice
start
if-
looking.
That'd be nice if she could get a part-time job cleaning in a school that she goes to.
You never know.
Yeah.
Find the company that works in that area on the school, and maybe you can get a part-time cleaning job at night. A lot of them cleaning companies are looking for workers, and especially in the evenings. You can always
What are
find
you doing?
that
Knock
stuff.
all the wood over?
So
Cleaning is the easy.
well,
easy
he said
job.
that's that, and well, there's lots of jobs. Cooking in a restaurant, like the fast food industry, they're always looking for people. Gas station attendants, convenience store attendants. I mean, every store I go into, it seems like we're at everyday stuff. They're looking for somebody. The grocery store I went to the other day, Walmart, even, it's like they're looking for nighttime and evening people. Well, that's typically perfect for a college person, because you're going to school during the day. But so there's always something to do. It's just trying to make sure you get something close enough so that you're not spending a lot of money having to have a car, and getting, where it's feasible to use the public transportation, or a bike, or a little scooter or something to go back and forth, So
Hey, little
it's
brat.
easy. Even if you're in another country, you should be able to search like a college, and then you should be able to say jobs around the college, around this area, and you should be able to search for it and then get a listing of stuff that's available.
We're hiring for
Housing, same
WVB.
thing. You should be able to search and kind of get an idea, so and it usually will tell you roughly what it's costing,
kinda got it
so that
over
before
there.
you actually make the big jump, you know what you're initially going to need and what's available to you before you even come here,
Yeah.
before you even get here. You can always
I
call
want
and
to,
inquire, send
I
emails
wanna
to
turn it
their
around.
aid department, and what would you qualify for, and what would you need to do,
Yes.
and that way you have a head start of it. So if you're interested in a certain thing
But
you
right
want
there,
to
right,
educate
like that,
yourself
I bet
on,
we're
and you
playing
find the schools that you like, you could call each school, and maybe one might have a little bit better, because different schools might have different programs that help
that
people,
damn
you
paint
know,
that
or
I got,
what,
I don't
you
know
know,
what happened
might be
to it.
easier to go
Paint
to.
the
They might have some
primer.
grants, or they might have
won't
cheaper housing,
cover it.
you know,
dries
so that's
clear.
something to look at too.
Yeah.
It's pure white.